Door. Hi Twitch, hi YouTube, hi everyone, hello, hi and welcome. Let's just dive right in. I hope you're all doing fine. I might even do the PLC communication. I've got this prepared, this thing here. So I might even get into the PLC. I don't know what I'm going to program today, but I'm going to continue where we left off last time. I did not really continue from the last time. So we'll see. But I think I might even get into the PLC communication here with the tool. I do not know yet. Hey Hassan, hi. So let's just dive in. I don't know what the state is from the last time. I'm confused. When did I stream this? Last week? The week before? I forgot everything about my tool. Literally everything. So you will have to help me. You will have to help me. Will I set up the PLC communication? Maybe I should. Maybe I'll set up the PLC communication today. Hi, I hope you're all doing fine. So, where were we? I love that I have a 4K display now. The little square you see here with the tool itself, that is 1080p. That is the normal resolution of a phone or a screen nowadays. I love it. To get the full thing, what is it? 1.5? 2? 2. By 2, that I'm stupid. Okay. Where were we last time? We've been working on the PLC, right? On this thing here. We've been working on this thing. So I can turn on and off components on there. It has electrical inputs. It has electrical outputs. It perfectly works. Hi, Kevin. Hi. I'm good. I'm great, actually. I just had a nap. I'm a little bit tired, but that's it. So I've got my inputs. I could now... I cannot turn them on anymore. Because... they're driven by they're driven externally. Can I turn on and off? Yeah, the outputs I can do. Of course, that's what the PLC program does. Turn on and off outputs. The inputs I cannot. Oh god, I forgot what's connected there. I will need to make a wiring plan. Oh, my tool needs a wiring plan. Shit. But that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is actually connect all this to it. So this machine, I've got it prepared a little bit. Not just a little bit, I created it in a 3D and I got... This thing has, in theory... Not in theory, this thing has actuators? Yeah, slide 1. I can set a position. Slide 1, position 1, position 2, position 3, position 0. So it's got positions. So, okay, I'm going to draw the plan for today. Now I remember the plan. Hey, Vost, hi, what's up? I don't want to... No. New page. So, I've got the system. The system that we can, not just in theory, practically control with TIA Portal. Very soon, actually. So, we've got the system. This system has like a slide with 4 positions. I'm back at PLCs. It is partly PLC. Of course, it is PLC right now, but it's more like a simulation tool. It's got positions, position 0, 1, 2, and 3. So it can move along this. Then we've got a second slide. That one is simple. This one has, it's like a pneumatic cylinder. It can extend and it can retract. Just waiting for videos. I'm sorry, I'm too lazy to make videos. And then we've got, on this one, we've got a third component, which is a gripper, which can open and close. And what else do we have? We've got 2 hydraulic cylinders that are pressing a material, a component. These 2, which can extend and retract. Added you on Steam. You had me on Steam to ask me TIA things. That's nice. Just ask here. How can I get this program? Piotrek, it's not out yet. There's no way. I am the only person in the world that has it because I'm actively working on it. Like this stuff. And I need to connect this. And that's it. I've got the second one that can extend retract. Wait, let's actually go to the first place. I've got a lot of this already prepared, but not connected into our Mechatronics system, into the programming of it. So I will need to put that in, which should not be a problem, but right now I have not done that yet. So I can grip, I can retract, I can go to the second position, to the first position. I can extend. So that's basically what the system does. I can open this up, can retract this, and then I should be able to, I don't know, this thing should be able to go down. Definitely. System housing hydraulic. Hydraulic press 1. Why is it two different things? Oh, this one I do not have yet. Waiting to see. You will see. But it was overyield and you weren't answering. Yeah, sorry. I answer a lot of the comments still, but I can't answer all of them. Sorry. So I've got this hydraulic press, and it should not be able to do this. Yeah, Piotr, I want to make it available. Yeah, sure. But right now I'm working on it, so it will be there in the future. Yeah. So I still need those to extend and retract. That's not a problem. That's easy. Yeah, that's very easy. Is it though? I can just take this script here. So now it's coding time. I can just take my script here that I have for the slide that also extends, copy and paste. I'll just copy and paste. Hey, that's it. Programming is almost exclusively copy and pasting. Hydraulic press 1, this one here, add a component, let's call it hydraulic press. That's gonna be the class name. That's gonna be the script name, including the class name. That's gonna be the class. And then I will just grab this code that we have here in the slide, copy, paste, done. Hey, there we go. I can even adjust the speed. I will have multiple positions. I can have multiple positions, but I will just have 2 positions. And then the system will, depending on the positions, will go there. Simple and easy. So let's make 2 positions. Your first year project. Hey, I remember my first year project. That's a long time ago. I developed all of it, yeah. Name of the software does not have a name. Right now it's called Mechatronics Trainer, which is definitely not a good name. So it will need a better name. If you've got a good name, give me one. It's not like, we'll think about a name once it's really a good version. Okay, we've got the press. The hydraulic press here has the script. Yep. System. Why is it different elements? Why did I make it different elements? It comes from the 3D model. I didn't think about it. It's okay. Gosh, dang it. Oh no, I should have done, I should have done different object, but it's okay. So this one here will get an element in it, an empty one, and I will take that out, and that is position 1 retracted. 0, 1 retracted. I will have to change the 3D model, so I'll just leave it as is. And then I will have one that is called extended, but let's search for the extended position. Don't know where, maybe there. Maybe that's it. Wait. Copy those parameters. Copy per component, because I want it back there. Let's extend that thing. Maybe there. Maybe that's okay. Create an empty thing. Let's call that position. Wait, press 1, not position. Press 0, 1 extended. Let's drag that out there. Let's rename the other one because I'm stupid. Press 1. Let's get this one here. Back paste component as values. There we go. So let's see. Sorry. Last question. Is it worth to learn programming language? Yeah. No, for automation, Piotrek, I would say it's not too useful. It's definitely useful to understand a lot of things, but being able to program, it highly depends on what you do. But no, most of the time I would say no. Okay, now I've got those two positions. Extended, retracted. Why does it look wrong? We'll see. Positions. No. Extended, retracted. Okay. Let's give it a try. This is from operator training rather than IO simulation. It's both, Ashy. It's gonna have, I will connect it so that you can actually program PLC and put the PLC on it. Like a PLC program. It's like Factory IO, just more suitable for what I want to teach, which is automation and not just, I don't know what Factory IO is used for. PLC programming, I guess. Mechatronics Dojo. Mechatronics Dojo, that would be nice. Lex, that's a good idea. We'll see. What is the difference between Wonderware and Touch standalone version? I don't know. I've never worked with Wonderware. Factory IO 2. Factory IO, the good Factory IO. I'm gonna call it the good Factory IO. Factory IO is nice. It's not bad, but I mean, look at this. Boink, 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 boink. Extend, retract, extend, retract. Easy. Okay. Hi, Jinxie. Hi. What's up? Okay, let's put the thing there to see if the extended position is actually correct. Should I? No, I'm gonna make all of these so that my PLC can interact with them, meaning give them electrical inputs. Everything here is working in an electrical way, so they need electrical inputs. So that's what I'm setting up today for those modules. And then next time, or if I can do it today, depending on the time, I want to go in here and make it so that the PLC can actually have a program, and then this is done. Then I just need to polish it and put on the wiring. Oh no, it needs wiring, like a shit ton of wiring shit. Hey Yushkin, hi SIDK, hi. Hi Hotex, hi everyone. Hi. You're going to make this commercially? Yeah, no, it's probably commercial. I don't know yet, Ashy, but probably commercial. But if commercial, then pretty cheap. Greetings from the gym saloon. Hey, JK, I've been in the gym today. Will this work with 1200? Yeah, it will. Yes. And a 300 and a 1200, 400, 1500, 200 should be, yeah. Boink. But it only will work through an IP protocol. If it's gonna work for those PLCs, I want to make it vendor neutral as well. Open the gripper. Let's retract. Let's extend. Hydraulic press 1. Extend. Boink. Hey, look at this. Hey, that. Come on, that is pretty close. Hi, Lias. Hi. Hello, my dear. Hello. That was really close. Come on. I retracted. No, extended goes a bit down here. There we go. I mean, it just needs to superficially. We're just pretending to do something. There we go. That's where I want to go. Copy the component. Paste component as values. Done. Open IO. I don't know about open source. Will I use OPC? No, Alex. Nah. OPC UA is very important. Word on OPC UA. OPC UA is very important, but not for beginners. For beginners, it's very difficult, so I want this to be more for beginners. And also not just focusing on PLCs. As you see, I've got a lot of different electrical and mechanical components that I also want to teach with this. So it's not exclusive OPC UA. And also it's I don't want it in the end to be exclusive Siemens. I'll see about that, but yeah. OPCUA would be too complicated, because then you would... What I hate about Factory.io, if I want to connect it to a 1500 to the simulation, I would need to load additional blocks, and no one knows what's in those. I tried analyzing them for 2 hours. It's really like there's magic in there, whatever it is. I don't want that with my tool. I want it to be open. I want it to be easily accessible. That's what I want. That's why OPCUA, yeah, maybe at some point one scenario or so, but not in general. But it's important. OPCUA is very important. Okay, did I use servo motors in this process, John? No. Hey, AOM, hi. No, not really. Okay, so we've got this press. Let's actually put those parameters to the second press. What is the most stupid way? Modbus, TCP, it's the same story, Alex. It's exactly the same with Modbus. You can use it externally to communicate with the data there. But in the tool, I don't really want this in the tool. Yeah, actually, it will. If I would make it vendor neutral or anything, it will be very complicated. A lot of the things that I'm planning are vendor neutral because they don't look at the components. They look at, as I said, voltage at the at component level. So at really, this is what a PLC does. This is what a relay does. That kind of stuff. Not really looking at what that specific one does. It's for beginners. It's really for beginners. Retracted, extended. The only thing I need to see is, oh god, why did that change? Why did the Z value change? It doesn't matter. Probably a rounding mistake. The only thing I basically need to copy is the Y value here. Good. Goody gumdrops, as they say. Create an empty, press O2, retracted. Let's get that out of there. Let's basically copy and paste it. Let's put this here. This is all going to be ugly. It doesn't matter. I'm the only one that can work with the code. Press 02 extended, and that's the hydraulic press 2. The thing is, I will now need the Y value here. This one. And put that in the extended here. Done. Praise the PLC LCD. Praise the PLC, yes. Do a FA project in real world? Can make it satisfied now. Yeah, pretty much, Neptune. Yeah. No, it's the real life also satisfies me, but I want to make it a good thing. Like, I want to make this a good thing for people to really use it and learn with it. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but yeah, it would be nice. Hydraulic press 02. 02 will also be a hydraulic press, and that will also have 2 points, which is retracted in there, extended in here. I could have made it a prefab, but no. I should have even. I should have been smarter about this, but since there's only 2 of those, I don't really care. So now I should be able to extend and retract both. Let's see. Extend, retract. And the second one. That works. Okay, good. You fell in love, Mehmet. Thank you. A meta language, something with Python. Maybe. I thought about it, Alex. I thought about making an own thing. I'm still thinking about it, but there's enough complex things at the beginning here. We'll create some videos related to visual script. Not really. Nah, probably not. Maybe at some point, but probably not. Is HMI a thing in the simulation environment yet? Hey, Roy. No, the HMI would be external. Like, I've got touch panels. I got buttons. Got buttons. There we go. I can press those. I can interact with those. They all have LEDs and that kind of stuff. I can keep them pressed. It's an E-stop even and that kind of stuff. But the HMI itself, you can use the Siemens. Right now it's only Siemens. You can use a simulator there. So, nah, not really on this. Hey, JLC. Yeah. Yeah, seems normal. Why? That's what I would call normal. I'm back from work and I keep on working with PLCs now. Hey, that also seems not normal, but it is. It's fun. So I've got this. Okay, now back to the picture that I drew in the beginning, because I needed to add this script. So we got a script. That was easy. So what we need here is the following. All of those right now, this is not how I want it. I could keep it like this, because this is exactly as Factory IO has it. And that's one thing that I don't like. I like about Factory IO, but I also don't like it. I could easily leave it as is and just have this input. It's hard to see for you right now. This one just has now a variable that's called extend, which in Factory IO would be on off. There's a signal for a component, you turn it on, you turn it off. Right? That's not how I want it in this case. What I want is that this one here, that's a bad example actually. Those would be better. All of them are bad examples because they're all different. Oh shit. It doesn't matter. Oh god, no, I didn't think about it. Those are hydraulic or pneumatic, whatever they are. This is all also hydraulic / pneumatic. That won't work. Those here. Oh god, no, this is gonna... Oh shit, sorry. Push that e-stop button again, you have a bad time. Yeah, I know. No, the push button, if it's in, it's in. Wait, the e-stop is like the e-stops that I work with. Look at this beautiful thing. It's got this like green layer that you don't see anymore when you press it. Yeah, I need to add pneumatics. I started with it already. You see the green layer? If I hit the e-stop, you don't see it anymore. At least it's something. It's not perfect, but it's something. Okay, back to the picture. Oh, all of these components. Oh, they're all gonna mess with my mind right now. Because what I have is basically this. I have my PLC. The PLC here has digital outputs, right? It's got digital outputs. Oh, God. I'll need to do something else first. Which I have started, but I've not really pushed through, and now it's biting my ass because I need it. Spent work time learning Siemens from me, and now you're watching me after work. That's how it should be. Oh, this PLC. So how it is, how those systems work. So this one here is a hydraulic actuator. So there is like this magic component, whatever it is, the DCV, a valve, right? This DCV gets this magic input signal from the PLC. So this magic input for the PLC, of course, it's a PLC output. What happens then is that this magic component that gets an air from somewhere, or hydraulic oil, will put the pressure on the thing, and that extends it. The problem right now is the following. All of it is easy to make. The problem is that I don't have it. This TCV, of course, is fed from a pump. From a pump. The pump is... I don't have the pump right now. I don't have the DCV. Satish, yeah, it is kind of a real project, yeah. That's a big problem. I don't have those components. It's the same here because it's a pneumatic actuator. It's the same here because it's supposed to be pneumatic. It's not here, but the problem is that I have 4 different positions. And then, of course, 4 different positions is also not too easy for obvious reasons, because then I need at least 4 outputs. Watching from Bangladesh. Hi, automation expert. From Bangladesh. That's pretty cool. All over the world. That's why I try to keep in English. So I don't have a single actuator here that is pretty normal, and that's how I designed it. That's by design, of course. That is, of course, by design, but I need this. God, I hate it. Still in the Netherlands. Hey, with your Euro trip there. The Netherlands are nice, so there's a lot you can see here. Hey, Navarrutes. Navarretus? That's how it is. We're working on just the simulation software that I'm developing. Use an analog output. Yeah, I could now use an analog output for this down here. All right, so I could do this analog output thing. You're completely right, Roy, but that's also not what I want. What I want from those down here, and this is what I can actually do, is the following. Yeah. What I will do here, oh, this is actually a really nice learning thing. This is a really, really neat learning thing. So what I need here is the following. So this will ultimately go to a motor, right? To an electric motor. This motor can go left and this motor can go right. That's all cool and fun. But also, that's it. That's pretty much it. I want to connect to a motor that goes left and right. I think I already have a motor. Do I have a motor already? I think I designed a motor somewhere, somehow. Did I? Motor. I have motor. I have a script for a motor. I did not design a motor yet, but I have a script. Satish, no, I'm gonna, not with Python, the behavior is gonna be in C#, all of it. A very simple basic behavior. The hydraulic press is just gonna press this little cylinder in shape. So just changing those. Bit mapping, that's what I could do, Mehmet. Yeah, but I don't really want to. I wanted the electrical, and that's what I want the software to be as accurate in the electrical sense as possible. Right? So I'm gonna work on something else first because I will need it. So there's still a lot to do here. So the motor can go left and right, and the motor, as it is an electric motor, as it is a three-phase motor, I want this motor also to be, what is it called? What's this? I can go between those two connections. Star delta? Is it called star delta? I want a star delta starter. So I want a whole motor circuit on this. A whole motor circuit on this to go left and right. So there's going to be 4 contactors. I've got delta, star delta. What did I say? Did I say star delta? Yeah. Exactly this. So I want to have this. That's at least 4 contactors. I've got them. I already have contactors and they already work. So I can easily control those contactors from the PLC. That is already something that works. Those down here because they need to be higher power. I can already do this. Easy. The problem is there's no problem. I would have to put that on somehow. The second thing is and that's what I want to work on now, is that I need to know when I'm in those positions. So I will need sensors. I will need sensors. Let's work on the sensors. Those should be easy to make. What's the difference between a synchronous and an asynchronous motor? The synchronous motor goes exactly with the field synchronously. Like there's a field going around in the motor. The synchronous motor always directs exactly with the field. An asynchronous motor does not go exactly with the field. It always lags a bit behind. Of course, there's way more differences, but that's the main. That's where the name comes from. There is this variable. Yeah, you're right. For the speed up, no, I want to start delta because it's for learning. Frequency transformer, yeah, also thought about that. Nah, I wanted it simple. I wanted it very simple. Encoder values and manipulating them would be nice. Yeah, Hoka, that's kind of those 4 positions. They're kind of a position encoder. So what I want to make is sensors, right? So let's make sensors. It's very let's make this a simple thing. So okay, should I 3D design those myself? I could steal sensors, but I think they are very easy to 3D design. Yeah, I'm gonna design them myself. Very simple, very easy. That's gonna take a minute. Blendy. So let's 3D design a sensor. If you don't like it, I don't care. It's gonna be pretty. Hey, delete. Delete. Let's save this thing here. PLC. No, I want to save it in. Make a new. Where do I make a new folder? Let's call it 30_inductive sensor. Like an optical light sensor with a transistor. No, just this just gonna be a simple inductive sensor. Inductive sensor. Boink. Nope. Sorry, I haven't worked with Blender in probably some time, so I will need to make myself familiar with it again. There we go. Got it. Okay. Shift A. Let's make a cylinder. Those bad boys, they are cylinders and they're quite small. Let's scale this down to 0. That's a meter. They are probably 10 centimeters? And 0.03. There we go. So that's gonna be my cylinder. It's not a Hall effect. Is it Hall effect? Just a simple small inductive sensor. If it uses the Hall effect, I don't even know. Let's scale that up to, I don't know. It's gonna be a bit longer. Yeah, it has those edges now, which I don't really mind. Of course, they don't exist in reality. Hey, Fate looks high. Of course, they are usually like smooth. That looks okay. Very simple, very easy sensor. So I want a winding up here, and down there should be the sensing element. Easy peasy, right? Should be. I have no idea how to 3D design. I forgot. So I think I will make a loop cut and put it down here. Let's make 2 loop cuts down here. That's fine, and then let's make the sensing head. Okay, I know exactly what I'm doing, guys. I definitely know what I do. I don't. I've got no idea. Let's extrude that. Oh yeah, that's exactly how I want it. No, let's extrude. Scale on X. Z. Shift Z. There we go. That's how I want it. Okay. They always kind of look like this, and then down here they've got the sensing head. That's a different color and a bit different shape. So let's grab that again. Let's grab that. Let's scale that also Z like this. Hall effect is used. I know what the Hall effect does. I know, but I don't think those use the Hall effect, like the physical effect. I don't think this does. Still everything. Nah. Not completely correct. Let's scale that down. No. Scale everything except the Z. Yeah, it's like let's make this slim. Those things are usually really slim. I don't know how to make a winding. So that's gonna be the sensor. Is that the sensor? That's fine. That's pretty. Make them shielded, Hoka. Yes, of course. I definitely want to put a lot of effort in this. What will it be when it's done? It's almost done. I will make a read contact. No, this is really an inductive sensor. It will detect if there is a what's it called? If there is anything ferromagnetic. Let's put the cursor here, cursor to selected. Let's, no, wait. Let's do this. No, wait. Object. Set origin to 3D cursor. Yes. Let's lift that thing up to 0. Is that possible? Yeah, there we go. I want this to be the center point. Wait, it should be the other way around. I'm stupid. The center should be up there. Sorry. Sorry, I have not worked with this in a long time. Cursor to active. I don't know what the difference between active and selected is. Not gonna lie. Let's make this. No, object. I'm done in a second. I'm done. I set origin to 3D cursor. Yes. And let's put it to 0. So, okay, good. I don't care about the cursor anymore. Some magnetic field because of the metal object. Some magnetic field is blocked pretty much because of the metal object. Blender is really nice if you know how to use it. I do not know how to use it properly. Let's make this also pretty a little bit. Let's give it a texture. Shall we? How do I do that again? Brush. No. Isn't that material? There we go. New. Give this a material. Let's call that sensor. Sensor. Let's say this uses a principle. Yeah, let's use the base color is going to be an image. We're going to make a new image. We're going to call it sensor. How's it called? Sprite? Sensor material. Sensor color. I don't care. Yellow casing most of the time. Usually threads. Yeah, usually the thread is in the body, right? Yeah. But I don't know. I can't do that. It's okay. We're just going to use it this way. For now. I can always make it prettier. Okay, so it's got an image texture. Let's actually do the texture painting. UV editing. Oh, look at the UV. The UV looks nice. It looks almost perfect. I love it. What we could do is the following. No, I don't love it yet. Okay, here's the... Hi, Artux. Hi. Do I know Factory? Yeah, Nico, I worked with it a couple of times. I like my tool better. That's why we're doing it. Let's actually do this. Let's mark this as a seam. Whatever that is, I don't know. But let's mark it as a seam. And this one as well. This one. No, the other one. I'm stupid. This one. No, this is not a seam anymore. Edge. Where is mark clear seam? Whatever seam is, it doesn't matter. No, I'm going to explain it while you're here. This is going to be a seam. A seam is like a cut in the texture. A seam is a cut in the texture that we should now see if I go to my UV editing and if I select the whole thing. They are now disconnected. The things that I had, they are now disconnected. So if I do this and scale this down. No, oh, this is still connected to there. If I take this and scale this down, it's still connected. Why is it still connected? It shouldn't be. I do not remember how to use the seam correctly. UV editing. Blender's a nice program. I see. It's open source and it's a really nice program. If you know how to use it. I don't. I learned it in like a week. Not even. I learned it in probably a day and I don't know what I'm doing with it. That's okay. Where are those? So those should be disconnected. This stuff here should be disconnected. So I can take that, grab it and put it anywhere else because this should have a different color. Right? That's okay. I think it is disconnected. Yeah, it is disconnected. Okay, good. Let's also scale it down a bit. Kim Jong-un, hello! What a surprise. Will you put an LED on the sensitivity? Yeah, Satish, I will put an LED in a second. Blender's open source. I love it. I love that it is open source. Yeah. So those are also disconnected. So I can give all of these now different colors, as you can see. That's nice. They're all different elements now. Cool. That worked. That's how I learn in life. Yeah, you're right. Pretty much. Exactly that is how you learn. So I've got let's give this also a name. Let's give this, this is the sensor body. What I can do now is I can paint it. Why is it why is it what? Why is it like this? I can just draw on it theoretically. Wait, why is the image not? Why is the image not connected to it? It should be. Let's make a new one. I don't care. Oh, that's too big. Funny color. Yeah, that's the color if it does not have a color. Let's make it 512 by 512. We don't need a big picture for it. Huh? Sensor. What's the name? Oh, I always forget it. Sensor. I would call it sensor color, but that's okay. There's way more things I should actually do, but that's okay. Now I should be able to draw on it. As you can see, missing textures detected. What? Does not have it. I added the thing, didn't I? There we go. Image texture. Yeah. Yes. Sensor. There we go. Okay. It wasn't connected. Why was it not connected? Did I not? It was not there anymore. Did I not do it? Strange. Hey, Kayatas. Hi. I'm a bit late. Hey, Jose. I'm right now making a sensor. So I've got a system. I want to add sensors. Those blue spots here. I've got those. I want to add sensors in my software that I'm creating here to detect the position of this thing. Whoops. To detect the position of this thing. This here. And therefore I want to use sensors, but I don't have sensors yet. So I'm creating the sensors right now in 3D. Basically, just imagine the sound of a paintbrush right now. Wow, amazing, right? Could you do texture bump mapping over to? Yes, Satish. I personally could not because I have no idea what I'm doing, but you could, yes. 100%. So you set the colors. Can someone give me colors? What should be the body here and what should be the sensing region? I think I'll leave the thing in between black. I think the thing down here I want like this strange Siemens color. Wait, what is it? What is this down here? Where is it? This here. There. This region I want like this. Doink. Pretty. Oh, look how pretty it is. Reading analog value. Depends on Ashi or Ashi. Highly depends on how it's really built. But you're right. You're pretty much right, but it highly depends on how it's built. Because it's a very simple, cheap thing, I would not put it with a real encoder or something. I would really put 4 sensors there. It's very cheap, very easy. But I wouldn't get to play around in Blender. I can play around in Blender as much as I want. Real soft 3D, I haven't used that. No. Okay, let's give those also. Let's just make it very colorful. Hey, let's give this like a grayish tone here, like a darker grayish tone. Oh yeah, it's pretty. I know it's not pretty, but I'm not a designer. If someone makes it pretty, you're welcome. I like this gray more than this. And this of course also needs this color there. Can I pick the color somewhere? Do I have a color picker? Do I? Mask? No. Smear? Soften? No. Smear. Clone. Clone? Clone. Clone? Clone? Is clone okay? Clone is here? Yeah. What am I doing? Metal color thread and a blue end. Just on the bottom. Yeah, that. Oh, on the bottom. Only on this part here? That might be as well, you're right. Let's just make it. Let's just make this and then on the bottom. I don't want to. I'm not a designer. This is fine. This is pretty. This is okay. Of course, we could now do it correct, but then I would also use a different tool. Wait, what is this? Oh no, this should be black. Whoops. The bottom part here. Which one is the bottom? This one. Woo! Hell yeah, this is pretty. Oh yeah, definitely know that this is a sensor. Yeah, I know, Ashley. Exactly that's why I'm making one. This is not the Siemens. This is not exactly the Siemens cool gray as they call it. Let's give it another. Okay, you convinced me. Kim Jong-un, you convinced me. It's gonna be blue. You convinced me. Blue lipstick. I mean, yeah. Okay, guys. This is okay. This is my sensor. This is my sensor now. It's fine. It should have a screw thread. I don't know how to do it. You are completely correct, Matteo. The problem is, there is probably a... If I grab the thing here, if I just grab those... If I just grab this part, there should be a modifier that's probably gonna give me like a thread. I can definitely make a thread somewhere here. I don't know how, I don't know why. Screw. Doink. Something like this. Yeah, look how pretty this is. That's not it. X. Yeah, that's not it. Z. Y. Yeah, that's not it. That doesn't really work. That's not it. What? Why does it do this? But the thing is... Nah. Oh, there. There we go. Oh, okay. Something like this, but why does it... Why does it ugly? Why exactly does it ugly? Wait. Oh, I don't understand. Let's just grab that. Is that the thing? Screw. I'm just trying to learn the thing now. No, this one. No, what? No, this is not right. Hi, Sabahi. Hi. The problem is... The problem is, if I use the modifier, it will not really work that well. So it's fine. Why is it not pretty anymore? Should work, right? Oh, because I've got it deactivated. This one. Yeah, there. It's okay. For now, it's okay, guys. Guys, listen. It's okay. I'm not a designer right now, so it's fine. It's okay. Let's get this into the tool. I don't even have the correct size. Not even close, I would say. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Inductive sensor. Oh, I should have put it in comp. There we are. Let's put that somewhere there. Why is it? It should do the thing. No, not extract. No. Use embedded materials. Yeah, why does it not do the thing? Hey, Mazin. Hi. It should do the why? I'm sorry. But I'm extremely stupid. No, sensor color. That's the material. That's the color. That's the nodes. Wait, I need to connect. Do I need to connect it in the shading? Do I need to? It is connected in the shader. Yeah. No, they don't need to. The thing is, it's always corporations, and they need. There's a lot of people involved, so they need a lot of money. What did I study? I studied electrical engineering. What did I do before YouTube? I have a job. YouTube is just a hobby. It's not like I do this as a job. I'm a trainer. I'm a teacher, basically. The problem is down here. It probably needs the viewport display. It looks at the viewport. I think that's it. No. It works for the other components that I have, but how? I know, Satish, the LED is still missing. Yes. At the same time, how did I do it? Did I do it with other components? Yeah, I did. I just did it somewhere else. On something. Sorry, I haven't done this in a long time, so give me a minute. Give me a minute. I didn't make those. I made those, but this is no. I made those. How did I do it in the e-stop? Where is the e-stop? How am I stupid? Oh god, I haven't done this in some. See, and this is what programming is. You're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, the e-stop is it's got the colors. Let's look at the e-stop. How do I do it here? How's everyone doing? Did you have a great start in the week? Is the component under the floor? Right now it is, yeah. Right now it is. So here we have different components in there. We've got the button, we've got the housing. I also made the same thing, right? I've got the UV. I don't have the UV, do I? No, they don't have UVs. It's got those materials embedded, and it's using those materials, but why does it not do that for the other thing? Hi, Edson, hi. Just studying electrical engineering. Good choice. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Hacks. Hacks for you, hacks for you. That's exactly what I did. Don't save this. No, I did it in another... Let me open another project, because I know I did it there, and I don't know how... Why it doesn't work. Big one. Videos about those software tools. Yeah, me too. It's got this material, but why does it not grab the material from Blender? Because Blender has the material. Let's see. Is the material actually attached to it? Sensor. Yeah, there it is. Fake user. No. Huh? It is this material. It is sensor material. Why is sensor material not connected to it and given to... Did I save? Don't tell me I didn't save. Don't tell me I didn't save. No, okay. What might... Where is it? I saw it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the sensor there? There it is. What might be is that no. Let's see if I can do this. I don't want to, but let's see. Yeah, that didn't work. No. Of course that didn't work. Because how? No. Yeah, none. The surface should have material, yeah. Am I still at Siemens as an instructor at SPE? Sometimes. Depends on the SPE. So, depends on the SPE. Depends on where. But sometimes I am. Pretty rare nowadays, but sometimes I am, yeah. Okay, so this should be fine. Let's look at the other project that I've just opened, which is a project that you don't see right now. Blender? Tarp. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks like yeah, that works. Look at this. This is all colorful. Heh. That's something I created and it works. Will I do Omron? Maybe. I haven't really touched Omron stuff. It works. I did exactly the same thing. Look at this. This is ugly, but it works. Water supply. Heh. Am I stupid? What is the... Why is this the thing? Yeah, it's got the material there. It's connected here. That is correct. I don't have it in the viewport because I don't care. Huh? Am I stupid? Seems like don't save, please, because I don't know what I broke. It's got the materials. Why is the material not taken? What? Why? Oh, damn it. Sculpting, UV editing. Yeah, that's fine. God, I need to save it. Do you see that little star next to the image? It says, hey, it's not saved. The image itself needs to be saved as a PNG. Because if I don't save the image, it's two files, a 3D file and an image file. If I don't save the image, it's not saved. I hope that is the problem. There we go. Nothing changed, just the blue. I know it's not much, but it changed. It's nothing. There's this little blue thing there in the front. Okay. But I know it works. I'm an idiot. Sorry. On the same layer, can I make a video about servo motors? I haven't really worked with those. Surface not transparent, the correct material. No, the problem was that it could have been all of those, but the problem was that it's just a stupid tool. Let's make this gray again so I don't mix it up. Okay, that's good. Let's put an LED. Let's put an LED on here. Where is the LED usually? Is it more in the front or more in the back? It is on the backpack, right? It's on there as far as I remember. Am I wrong or am I right? Inductive sensor. I know how it works. Don't show me how it works. Oh, just on the tip. This is how they usually look like. I made more this, where it's the tip and some distance between. I made this without the winding. The sensor's usually really... Yeah, it's in the back there where the cable goes, where the wire goes. I remember. I haven't done this in so long. Okay, let's change the model a little bit. Let's have it this little... I don't know what it... Finally Google. I need Google every 5 minutes. Let's recraft this one here. So I've got this. I could make the winding, but I don't know how. Let's play around with... Why is this 1,000 euros? What the fuck? 1,000... Oh, Taiwanese dollars. Okay. Taiwanese dollars? TWs? Taiwanese dollars? The Walking Dead. Yeah, thanks. That's exactly what I wanted. Currency. Yeah, New Taiwan dollars. Divided by 300. That's okay. 30 bucks is okay. Yeah, let's make this and then let's put an LED in there. That was the sensor you referenced. Yeah, they all look like this. Sometimes they have like this little head. Let's make this. Let's recraft it. Let's remake it. And yes, I'm doing Blender now. What are you gonna do? Sue me? Please don't. I don't have money. Just don't sue me. It's not even about the money. It's about like me. Please don't. I don't want effort. So changing it is easy. Grab the boink. Boink. Scale this. Boink. Then let's grab all of this. Down here, all of these. Bloink. Yeah, it's fine. Why? What? Why is the clipping start? I hate that the clipping starts so early. Stupid tool. Okay, that should be fine. Grab Z. Boink. That's okay now. That's okay. It's not pretty. It's not supposed to be pretty. I don't care. Okay. Adjustment option. How are these inductive sensors configured? Adjusted? They have a screw. Most of them have a little screw in the back. If they are adjustable. Some of them are not adjustable. Some of them have a little screw where you can just change the sensitivity a bit. It's hard to see on those pictures, but some of them have a little hole for a little screw. It's in the back, right? Maybe here, somewhere there. Yeah, this one here, for example, has a screw. It's very hard to see, but they have a little. Whoops. A little screw. Oh, that's not a screw, but sometimes here a little screw, and you can just adjust the range a little bit with it. Not too much though. Depends on the sensor as well. Most of them don't have it. You buy them for a specific distance and then it's fine. Some of them also have a teach thing that comes with it. It really highly depends on the thing. Okay, let's make another loop cut up here. Yoink, something like this. And let's... No, not a cut. Yoink. Let's get rid of this layer here. No, not the vertices, just the face. Let's extrude it. Let's scale it around this. So it's more slim. I don't know why that up there happened, but okay. So, and now let's close this. So that's our little thingy up there. Right. That's the little other thingy, and then I will put the LED on there, and then we're good. There's gonna be an LED somewhere. I don't know which direction would be correct, but I don't really mind. I don't really care. It's probably If this is X and Z, then it should be there. It should be there. Yeah. In theory, but I always mix this up. Let's make a little LED, right? Shall we? And no. Snap cursor to selected. Let's add a little cylinder torus. What's it? Is it gonna be a sphere? It's gonna be a sphere. It's quite big. Boink. Perfect. Almost the right size. There we go. Sphere is good enough, right? I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. So this is gonna be our LED. I should not have unselected this. So this I want as an... Oh, actually, why did I create it inside of the other one? I want to separate this thing. And this is going to be LED. I don't want this LED to have a color because it should have two colors, on and off. There we go. What I could also do is I can probably... No, not all. No, just select the... Object mode, select this. Yeah. I could probably make it... No, not exactly the opposite. Is there not an unsubdivide? Unsubdivide, yeah. So that it's not that... It doesn't look that pretty anymore, but we don't need to. I don't want this to have like a flashy graphics. I need to have it to sell it, but nah. Maybe if I can get like 1 or 2 interns, I'll make it pretty. Let's make it smooth. It should be, yeah, that's definitely smooth enough. I could maybe unsubdivide it once more. That's gonna look so ugly, that's gonna be... I mean, it still does the job, but no. Less tries, exactly, less tries, yeah. Or triangles. Less... They're called tries. And they're down here. Tries and words. You can see it. This one right now has 732 tries, like triangle thingies. It's got 354 faces already. Like faces are those things. Each square you see is one face. This whole thing has right now already 354. So I could probably unsubdivide this again. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly how I want it. Hi, Erika. Hi. That's not how I want it. Okay, got the LED, got this, got that. Perfect. Let's have a look if I messed up the... No, still looks good. Yeah, that thing was just messed up a second ago. That just looks nice still. I like that the little LED has the same... has also the same material here. I'm gonna create a new material. Yeah, let's make a new material. Why not? LED. Let's call it LED. Let's give it a nice color. Let's give it a nice green. Why do you not green? Viewport. What? Surface there. Oops. There we go. The preview is only active here. I was in the wrong mode. Okay. Let's also switch this up a little bit now in the end here. Because I want the thread. We don't have a thread, but I still want the thread to be a different color. So let's go back to modeling. Let's mark this as... Oh, God damn it. I hate that it always changes the clipping back. For whatever reason, Blender. This is the most annoying feature. Clipping, like, I go into a thing and then I don't see it anymore. And that's what the standard is set to 0.1. So if I get close to it, like this, it's gonna be in there. I don't want that. I want it as a standard. I want it at this. But okay. It doesn't want me. It doesn't want me to. So let's mark this as a seam. Let's go back to my textures. Let's grab all of this. Let's just grab these here and this. That's fine. Wait, where's the circle? The circle is just this little line there. Interesting choice. I should also make that. No, it's fine. Those, and also the circle, that's fine. Let's select them. No, it's editing, oops. Let's scale those down so I can just put them somewhere where I can work with them. Scale this down so it's the same. Let's put that there. And let's texture paint. These, and this. So they will have a different color, so we know it's a thread. I know it's not pretty. Shut up. Shut up. No, it's not pretty. Shut up. I could basically take material and put material on it, like material. I mean, like metallic material. I could just download one and put that on there. Like I've got a lot of links for those that I usually use, like this. I could just make like I could just search for metal, and then I could just take a nice metal, and it would have reflection, it would have everything. No, I don't care right now. It's not about making it pretty. Let's not forget to save the picture here again. Yeah, metals with reflection, that kind of stuff. Right, I could just do that, but no. So I changed it. Now this sensor here should also be changed. Look at it, it's pretty now. I mean, it's not too bad. Oh, we got a small problem. Do you see the LED? The LED seems like it's not, like it's not it's strange, right? We can see through half of it. Because for some reason, no one knows why, Blender decided to put the faces wrong. Like the red stuff we cannot see, the blue stuff we can see. Blender decided to put it the wrong way. Don't ask me why. Boink, there we go. And now we should not be able to see through it anymore. Now it should be like those small things. I'm not experienced with Blender. Don't even try to think that I'm an expert in Blender. It seems maybe I know what I'm doing, but there's so much about it. It's just the basics. Now we've got this sensor. Look at this sensor. Ain't that a pretty sensor? Now, inductive sensor. Does it have like a cone? Or is it more like a detection area? Like the detection area is more like, it's not even a cone. It's like a circular strange. Yeah, this thing here. That would be the detection field. It's not like this. It's not like just in front of it. It's more left and right as well. So it's more like this as well. Like this. Yeah, like this. You can see it here more clear a little bit. So it's not just in front of it. It's more also on the outside. Which is... So I could put a cone. I could... Not a cone, like a... No, a cone. I could put a cone on it and make this the sensing area. Which I should. Let's put a cone on this, and then is it the right? It's approximately the right size. It's actually a nice size for a sensor. I thought I would mess up the size immensely. I didn't. This is a nice size. It's a torus. Is it more? I mean, yes. In the end, it's kind of a torus. You're right, Leas. Hi. But I'm gonna make it a cone to make it simple. You will see. You will see in a second. Let's flip that actually. I want the LED on the other side because that would be the correct then. So let's grab the thing. Let's grab the LED. Let's grab it, Y, and then just put it there. But how far is it now? Can I see where it is? Item. There it is. Y? How no? Because the cursor to world origin. So this is the Y. Where do I see what's the Y? The Y, yeah. Oh, that's where... No. Doesn't matter. It's okay. I'll put it there. Object, set origin of geometry. There we go. This one still has it. Yeah, fine. Guten Tag, Kameran. Hi, Xis. Good day. Hi. How are you doing? Okay. Now we've got the sensor. I've changed it, so now we have the LED actually on top, which is nice. I can rotate the thing. Let's put the sensing element on it, right? Software. So this software right now I'm using is Unity. I'm making my own software, and the other software for making the 3D stuff right now is called Blender. It's a free 3D software. Hi, Chem. Hi. Yeah. So, okay. What do I want to do? Big sensor. No, I want to make the following. I right now just have the 3D model, which actually is in the wrong folder if I go by my standard. I'm an idiot. Let's close this up. I want to make a subfolder that's called comp for all the components that go in there, like sound, like material, like everything. Comp for components. They go in there, and then I'm going to make a so-called prefab. So a sensor that I can reuse. That's what I want to do. So let's put that here. That's neat. That's nice. Where is it there? Why is my ground 2 layers? Huh? No, it's not. Okay. Can I write for you? Ali, what do you mean? Software? Can I write? The 3D software is Blender. The 3D software is called Blender. The programming software that I'm using is called Unity. And the tool that I'm making has no name yet. And it's not open. It's not public. Comp should be just components. I know, that's the short. That's for me. All of these folders that you see, they have a subfolder that's called comp for components. I know. No, I leave it as it is, Satish. I know what you mean, but I made that. So no one is ever going to see it. So what I want to have in the folder for the inductive sensor is just, I drag this, put it in there, and then I will have a prefab variant. No, not a variant, original prefab. I'm an idiot. Oh, God damn it. This is going to be an original prefab. There we go. Put it up there, please. No, not there. Wait. Oh, it's okay. There we go. So now I can reuse the sensor whenever I want. I can reuse this with all the behavior. If I just have the inductive sensor, that's just the 3D model. I want to reuse it 100 times, and then that's the prefab. And now for the prefab, if I go in here, I can now make this sensing cone that I want. And I can theoretically give it a range. No, not gonna happen. So let's make an invisible cone here. What's a cube, a sphere, capsule, cylinder, plane, quad. We don't have cones. I think a quad could help, right? Is that... no. God, I should have made it in... Screw it. I will just make that in Blender. I don't care. Shh, don't tell anyone. No, yeah. Yeah, the cone should follow a setting. I don't care. No, it won't. It will just have a fixed range, and I will just make it here. It's fine. Let's make that so I don't see the color all the time. The face orientation. Where's the face orientation there? Just, I don't like the blue too much. Yep. Cursor to selected. Let's add a cone here. There we go. This can make a cone. You want the package to use JSON files. I understand. Maybe at some point. You see, I have enough problems. So then this will have like a sensing, like this, right? So it will have this sensing area. I mean, kind of. They have different distances, so I cannot really. This is annoying because they have different distances, which I cannot do like this. And I want to create a cone myself. Let's delete this thing on the edges. Now everything. Dissolve. Now delete this whole thing. The vertices. Yes, delete the whole thing. I don't want it in there. Why am I in here? And I don't want it to be a cone. Let's make it a cylinder. I want to make it myself. Maybe 2 cones. I thought about 2 cones. Yeah, you're right. I thought about 2 cones, Satish. But no. I want to make it like this. Let's make this unsubdivide again. Oh no, wait, like this. There we go. Oh god, no, let's make that. Let's don't do that. Wait, I can. And yes, I'm playing around right now. The cylinder? Was it the cylinder? Is it not gone? Oh, it is. Okay. Add a cylinder. When I create the cylinder, it's down here. Only when you create it, I can change the vertices. Let's make it 16. It's fine. I don't need like a high resolution on this. I don't want a high resolution on this. Rep Z. Let's make it. They have this small gap. They literally have a small gap where they cannot sense, right? Because it's too close. Project and yeah, I know what you mean. So they have this little thing where they cannot. Whoops. What? Oh, wrong button. So I will make this, and now I will make it a cone again with some distance. So it will have some distance. Something like this, right? Maybe more distance. Grab Z. Scale it down. I mean, this is not exactly how they work. I know Y delta. Y, the star is Y delta. I also know that word. Yeah, I know my English. You know. Okay, that is gonna be the sensor. The problem right now is you will see what the problem is if I save this, and I will go here. Boink. Where is it? Wait. Oh, that's the prefab, right? Shut up, prefab. There it is. Wow, I double-clicked. Whoops. Starts to look like a doll a little bit. Yeah, it has a dress now. Hi, Ganan. Hi. It's got a dress now. No, it's not a doll. Shut up. There we go. Let's grab that. No, wrong button. There we go. There's the doll. The problem is now we can see that. I want to make that invisible. I'm not going to give it a gas. I could give it a gas material because... No, I could not because I'm not using the high graphics in Unity. I would need to remake my whole project, which I don't want to. But you are 100% correct. I could just give it a transparent material. Original prefab. I can go into the prefab. And this stuff here, the cylinder right now, it's got a no-name material. Let's create a new material. Create material sensing area. And now what I can also do right now is I can stretch it out, right? So that's what I wanted to have. So I've got sensing area. I'm going to put that on the little sensor and on the sensing area. Now I can change it. Let's make it a fade. Let's give it a lower albedo. I can make it so that you can slightly see it. I think that would be nice. You can do the same in, what's it called? In Factory I/O, so you can see the sensing area. Right? That's kind of nice. Now, it's barely visible, so you can barely see it right now, but it's there. It's got this little green area. I can make it more obvious, more apparent. Let's make it something like this. There we go. Right. And it's got this sensing area. I should have done one thing in Blender. I should have done shade smooth. Now it looks prettier. But I will have to redo the... Yeah, I'll have to redo the prefab. which is easy to do. Boink. Boink. Original prefab, and this thing here gets the. This here gets the sensing area. Boink. There we go. How am I? I'm good. I'm good. Just programming a bit. Wow, I've been at it for 1.5 hours already. I did not realize I was doing it already 1.5 hours. Oh God, I did not do anything. Oh God. So, okay, now to the next trick. And yes, we're gonna stick with sensors now. It's what it is. So this sensor is gonna go to the system here, and it. Now I need to rotate it. 60, no, 90 degrees. That's correct. So it's gonna detect the thing. It's gonna detect this metal body here, right? This metal body I'm gonna push over there, and then as soon as it's in there right now, it would detect it. You see it. So we've got this detection area there. High saturation, did I already say that? I think so. Therefore, there's a couple of things we can do. The easiest thing, the best thing to do is this little sensing thing here. This little sensing thing, it will get a different layer. There's the so-called up here, there's so-called layers, and I can give it a different layer. I will call that inductive fields. So this is going to go on the layer inductive field. Now, this doesn't do anything yet. What I need to do now. Okay, now I'm teaching you. It is free to watch. What do you mean it's free? Yeah, it's free to watch. Whatever you mean. Yeah, it is. Yes. Let's give this inductive sensor a behavior. Right. Oh God. Whoa, I've never done that. But let's try inductive sensor. It's gonna get a new script. Wow, this is confusing for me. I have to put the script. For now, I'm gonna put it in cylinder. Why did I call it cylinder? It should be named sensing area or something. Sensing area. Is Unity better than Unity and SolidWorks are not the same thing. And also, I'm using Blender for the 3D model. It's not the same thing. Blender and SolidWorks is completely different. SolidWorks is used for manufacturing, so it's a different thing. Ow. You hear that? My wrist, like in the last month maybe, my wrist just hurt. It just hurts. I don't know. I don't know why. It's so annoying, and you can even hear it. I move it. Maybe we should see a doctor about it at some point. NordVPN. I'm not gonna go in that topic there. So we've got the inductive sensor. Let's go into the script. This script is gonna be very simple because it's gonna have on collision enter. And on collision enter is just saying, hey, if something hits this thing, let's debug.log. Ouch. It's gonna say ouch when something hits it. So that's it. That's the whole script. There's way more to it, of course. Don't you worry. Is it a tunnel syndrome? I don't think so, Alex. No. I've been working out a lot. No, not a lot. I've been working out a lot, as you can see with my biceps and tricep. And I think my muscles are developing quite fast, but my what is it? Not my bones. My what is this called? The area that moves. This is not developing fast enough for the weight that I'm lifting, so I'm hurting myself effectively. The 2020 soccer game will begin. I'm not watching soccer, not too much. What is this called? Gelenk. English. Ping pong. My joints. Yeah, I think my joint just doesn't develop fast enough. So, okay, now what I can actually do is play this thing, and then once this gets stop barely in front of it. Once this gets there, oh, my script doesn't want this. Oh, one problem. This thing does not have a collider. Mesh needs a collider to detect the collision, of course. So does the other one there. Do you already have a collider? You don't. Do you have a collider? You don't have a collider. Slide 1. No, you need a collider. Mesh collider. Okay. My wrist, yeah. So now if those collide, we should get an ouch. Why do we not get an ouch? Sensing area. Wait, oh, I'm also as well. God, this needs a rigid body, and this rigid body needs to be, no, wait. Ah, whoops. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, it can only be a trigger if it's convex. Fuck off, man. What is this application name? It doesn't have a name. As I said 3 times, it does not have a name. I thought it was kind of fat, apparently on body. I'm kind of fat. No, look at this. I'm fat. I'm overweight. But I have a lot of muscle as well. Pretty strong. So you don't want to pick a fight with me. So this is just a trigger. Now what I need is a rigid body. This rigid body needs to be not using gravity. It needs to be kinematic. There we go. That should be it. Yeah, now I don't want to... I've not done that in some time, sorry. Now we need an on trigger enter. And then debug. Ouch, still. I'm just thin and weak. No, I'm not. I'm the exact opposite. Okay. Let's see if that works. Wait. Let's move the sensor a little bit so it's actually in the area there. Oops. The sensor. Let's move it here so it's actually going there. Let's actually move it, yeah, here. Perfect. So it's in the first position there. So we should see the ouch down here once it hits. There we go. Ouch. See it? Ouch. Now if I move the thing, if I move the slide to the second position, and if I move it back, we should have another ouch because it's always when it hits. There we go. A second ouch. The problem right now is that this thing would detect everything that hits it, but it's an inductive sensor, so it should only be hit by metal components. So what I will also do is this thing here. This slide that I have is going to go on a different layer, and that layer is metal, right? That's going to be metal. So the slide itself, you will go on layer metal. Yeah, the children are also kind of, yeah. Wait, don't do that. Let's go in the prefab. Slide 1 is metal. No, only this object. It's fine. So, now our sensor should only detect this. This is something I have to change in the settings for the whole project, actually, which is very strange, I know. But let's do it. This will make it way more performant. And yeah, I'm a beginner. I don't know what I'm doing. Where is it? Physics. And here I have a physics. Who can hit who? Right now you see everything hits everything. the thing is, I want inductive field only to hit metal. What? Huh? Metal can hit inductive field. Inductive field should not be able to hit anything. Oh, there. That's how it should be. And now inductive field can only hit metal. Yeah. That was confusing for a second. Currently, it's Unity. Scroll up. I wrote it in the chat personally like 10 minutes ago. There we go. Now it should only be triggered because now it should be triggered. Now it should say ouch once I started it. Now it did. Now if I deactivate and then say this is on the layer default, now it should not say ouch anymore because it's not hitting it. So yeah, and it does. Our sensor is only detecting metal, right? That makes sense. That's pretty cool. That worked. I'm still surprised that it worked. I'm not surprised that it worked, but I'm surprised that it worked first try. Okay. Now what I want to do is on trigger enter. So the inductive sensor itself. Okay, I want to change it up a bit. I want to change it a bit. So I don't want this inductive sensor script. Where's my inductive sensor script? I want to get rid of it. This is trash. Done. Gone. Gone with the wind. I want two scripts. And those go into my inductive sensor. I'll read the chat in a second again, sorry. They will go into the inductive sensor. So two scripts. One will be the inductive sensor. And one will be... Don't open it. And one will be the inductive sensor area. And they will both be interlinked, right? It's not the best way, but it's a way that's going to work. It's complex because you've never done... I haven't done anything complex so far, I would say. So the sensing area is going to get this sensing area script. Action failed. That's okay. I get it. Okay. Saving failed because there's errors. What? Reload? Close? Clear? Save? What? You're trying to replace or create a prefab from the instance inductive sensor that references a script. This is not allowed. Please change the script or remove it from the game. Oh, there. It still has it. Whoops. And this is going to get the inductive sensor script. Now we can save again. Ooh. Hey, Almir. Hi. Good day to you. And good day to everyone else. So, okay. This takes way longer than expected. This is 1.5 hours only on this stupid sensor. Good, great. So I've got the sensor. I've got the sensing area. So now let's get to programming. Yay. Let's get to programming, and there we go. So the sensing area is gonna get public bool. I'll call it metal in a range, and it starts as false because it doesn't have that. And then we have on trigger. Hello. Oh God, did I just do what I did? What I think I did? Yes, I did. I don't know when that happens, but I will have to reopen the project. Sometimes it has to be rebuilt. Maybe that worked already. Maybe I broke it. On... God damn it. Start. No, it's kind of... Sometimes it's kind of broken. What I need to do is... I need to close it up and reopen it. It sometimes happens. I don't know why, but Unity... It's not Unity. It's my program editor that I'm using. Sometimes just doesn't link the things anymore correctly, which is really annoying. And that was probably because of the error that was there a second ago. So I just need to reload my whole project, which is going to take 10 seconds. There we go. And now we've got a lot of errors. That always happens the first time I boot up. Guys, I know what I'm doing. I promise I know what I'm doing. Now it works. You saw when I booted up 10 seconds ago, there were like 20 errors. They have to do with my layout. My layout is broken. I don't know why. It's just what it is. And now it should work again. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. It just is. No, it doesn't work. Oh, shit. Okay. What happens right now is that the link between Unity and Visual Studio is broken somehow. Don't ask me why. It sometimes happens, and it's so annoying. So let's see if I can fix it somehow. God damn it! Why is that broken? Why? So it's not looking into the project anymore, which it's got them here, but it's not looking at it anymore. How do I usually fix it? I usually turn this off, like close it. I make a completely new script, give it a random name, and I open it up. That normally fixes it. Maybe I... On condition. There we go. It's fixed. Don't ask me why, but sometimes happens. And that's a problem that this tool just has. It's a free tool. Of course, it's got bugs, but it's still strange. So this one has metal in a range, and then I will have on collision. I could say stay. Nah. On trigger, enter. Metal in range is true. There we go. Hey Richmond, hi. And hey Carlos, hi. There we go. And then on trigger exit, I'll say metal in range is false. Very simple. Very simple, very easy. Let's see if that works. And then I want to give those values to my sensor itself. Why did I make 2 scripts out of it? Because I like it more than just having 1 script. Let's see, the metal should be in range. Yeah, the metal is in range, and once the thing leaves again, it should not be in range anymore. That should probably work. Hey, Stavlin, hi. You play with Prime. Thank you, Stavlin. Thank you very much. Hey. I forgot that this even exists, but thank you. Yeah, so if this thing moves out of the area, we should not have the metal in range anymore active. Let's push it somewhere. It comes back at a high speed, so let's leave it there. Sensing area, and it's deactivated. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, the references from the base class need to be built. Yeah, Satish, I know. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the IntelliSense. Yeah. It's the IntelliSense, completely correct, but the easiest way is to close it all, make a new script, and then IntelliSense somehow catches it. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, it's just what it is. So the inductive sensor here will get a, no, it will get a private inductive sensor area. I will call that sensor area. This will be on startup. When I start the when the software started, then it will get a component in children. Get component in children, and it will look for the inductive sensor area. Inductive sensor area, and it will push that into sensor area. There we go. So in sensor area, we'll always look at the inductive sensor area. Fine. Then I will have a couple of things here that will go there in a second. But I want a status. The public bool status is this. It can be on or it can be off. And then I want on update. Do I want this on update? I mean, it's not. It's resource hungry. No. There's a couple of things I could do to make it more efficient. I'll do it on the update. It doesn't matter. It's not a big software anyway. Status is the same as sensor area dot in range, or what did I call it? Metal in range here. I'm just handing it through. Done. Copying the project JSON settings. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is. I don't have time to get into it. You're right, Satish. Yes, but I don't want to. I don't really can go into detail there. Can I make a video about integrate Danfoss via frequency drives? I don't know how. I have not done that myself, ST. Sorry, really can't. So now the sensor should basically get all this stuff. So we should see the status change here at some point. It does. I cannot change it back because there's still something in the sensing area. Perfect. I could make this trigger on the sensing area. It's what it is. Greetings from the jungles of Africa. Hey, Yaki. Yeah, that's interesting. How often is the update called? Depending on your FPS, once per frame. So 60 times per second in this case. Which, yeah, it's not going to be a big software. Hey, Mado. Hello, hi, and welcome. Yeah. And the other thing that I want. And here is where it gets interesting. Is this little thing there? Is this little thing, the LED. The LED itself has a material, but I think I need to, grab it from the mesh renderer. Yeah. I remember how this works. So now, if... Oh, I should really not put that in the update. It's okay, it doesn't matter. If status... Then, I need a mesh renderer. Private mesh renderer. Mesh rend. Let's call it mesh rend. Let's do the same here. Whatever I'm doing, it doesn't matter, guys. It's what it is. Get component mesh renderer. So, this mesh renderer has probably... I will have to check another script. LED script. Oh, no, I did it this way? Am I stupid? Half of the stream is just me asking if I'm stupid, which is probably correct. Material? Get materials, set materials, shared material. Oh god, how do I do this? Do you have experience in visual components? That looks pretty similar. No, not really with visual components. Change material with the script. Oh god, I'm so stupid. I need to change this from LED to... What? Oh, whoops. Boink. Oh, it's there already. It's okay. I need LED and LED. Woof. I will just give this a red. It's not correct that it's red because it would usually just turn off, but I want it red. So what this needs is it needs two materials. LED 1. LED woof. So I need to link those, and then depending on if it's on, then it should have this material. If it's off, it has this material. There's many ways of doing this smarter than this right now, but I want to do it this way. I don't care. So the inductive sensor... Huh? Oh, it still has errors. That's why I cannot save it. No, it should have these two. There we go. LED on, LED off. I mean, there's different ways. I said there's smarter ways. There's definitely smarter ways because I don't know what I'm doing. Returns the first instantiated material assigned to the renderer. Get set. Ooh, okay, sure, why not? I mean, it looks like it could work. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if that would work. Let's see, I'll put this to the side so we can actually see it live. I will turn it on now, and then this thing will slowly move here, and we should be able to see the difference in the LED there. Perfect, it's an error. Why is that an error? There is no mesh renderer attached to the inductive sensor game object. Oh. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Good. It's a public mesh renderer, and it's the LED. Of course, I want to change the LED. It's not the component itself I want to change, it's the LED I want to change, and it's not this anymore. Whoopsie doopsie. That was stupid. That was just plain stupid. There we go. Okay, now it's okay. I think. Red? Green! Sorry, that was... I don't know why I yelled that. I'm sorry. But I was happy for a second. Red? Green! Red, green! I mean, it works. That's all I wanted to see. Hey, there we go. Hey, yay. So we have some position indication. Yay. Which programming language am I using? C#. Sorry, now I'm getting red because I yelled. I'm so sorry. So it works. It's not good. It's definitely not good. There would have been many other and easier ways. I want this not to be update. So what I will do is it's kind of recursive, but it really isn't. The sensor area script is also going to look at the inductive sensor script. Is it possible to use Python with Siemens PLCs? I think with the biggest 1500, yes, but no, it's just C++. No, it's not, I think. The material property, yeah, it changes the whole material. First you make it work, then you clean it up. Yeah, I'm cleaning it up already right now. Because on trigger enter, I actually want to trigger here this one. Let's call this status changed. Let's make that a public. Because I want to access this when it changes, right? I don't need this anymore at all, but it's okay. Here I want to look at a public inductive sensor. It's all not that smart what I'm doing, but it's okay. Comp script. And whenever I do this here, I want comp script dot inductive sensor status changed. The correct way of doing it would even be a bit different. I don't need this anymore. I don't need the metal in range. Yeet. This status changed wants to have a bool variable that is called status. And then depending on the status, right, depending on, whoops, in sensor status. Yeah, I want the status here. Material properties. Yeah, there's a lot of material properties going on in Unity. A lot. Really a lot. So I want to trigger it with this. So here I want to trigger it with a true. Here I want to trigger it with a false. Done. This one here does not need the inductive area script anymore, do I? Yeah, it doesn't. That makes much more sense this way. There we go. Done. There we go. Hi, Enormous. Hi. What's up? You missed everything. Everything. The sensing area should now need to have the inductive sensor script there. Got it. This is fun, actually. This is programming. I think I should be doing programming way more often. I'm sorry that I don't, but I think I should do this more often because it's fun and I'm actually doing something useful. Now it's active, now it's not active. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. The problem here was, why did it start this way? Because in the beginning, it doesn't evaluate it once in the beginning. It has to evaluate in the beginning as well. Thank that I waited. Yeah, Nomis, just for you. Yes, Satish. Yeah, if it's already in the property, it does not need to change. Yeah, and exactly that's what it's doing now. Now it's all just status triggered. It's not doing it the whole time anymore. So we went from evaluating it 60 times per second down to whenever it's needed, which is of course a big difference. The only problem that is there now, sweet hacker, thank you. It was getting too hot under there. It was really getting too hot. The problem right now is the start of it. If there's already something in it, no, I'm not focusing at all, actually. If there's already something in it, it's not triggered. I could change it and say on trigger stay, but then it would still evaluate it so much. Now I want the enter. It's okay. It regrets. Yeah, Roy, that's already in there. I've got like a broken. Oh, now that you mention it, look at this, Roy. I've got it prepared. Right now, the inductive sensor has just one thing that's called status, right? But I definitely want to make the inductive sensor an electrical component, which I've prepared. And if I make it an electrical component, you will see it will get a designation. I have to give it a designation. It also has the ability of being broken. If it's broken, it just doesn't do stuff anymore. It doesn't give the signal out. I don't have it embedded now, but it's already prepared. It's an easy thing to do. Okay, so where is it? This one here, the slide. Boink, boink. I mean, that works. Fast explanation of what the event is. You don't get, you only get. I don't know exactly what you mean, so I can't really explain. There we go. Okay. That's neat. That's nice. Now that what this thing needs to do, the sensor itself, and that's why I've split it up into two things. This one is just for sensing and for giving the signal. Now this one here should have a script, not a script. It will be connected to electrical contacts. So it will have electrical contacts coming in, going out. Depending on the status of this thing, it will activate and deactivate those things. The thing is, right now, I've been at it for 2 hours. My brain doesn't want to work anymore. I need to put a note here. Text programming PLC? Nah. I'll need to put a note here. Continue here with electrical behavior, you dumbass. That's it. Right. So I will need to add. I will need to change this at some point when I find it. Once I go back through all of this, I will have to find. Show the PowerPoint presentation. This one here. This thing. It's a OneNote. It's not the PowerPoint. I want to see the logic. I mean, the logic is in there. There is logic. There is everything in there that you need to know. The PLC program will, in the end, control the electrical. Yeah, that's why this thing here. The PLC will control the electrical output on this. I don't know what I'm working on. I'm working on the input. This can now be. It should then be connected to the PLC. Screw it. What my fiance just wrote. Let's see. So I will edit. It doesn't matter. It's okay. God damn it. The motor right now does not do star delta, but I want to. That was on the list for today, actually. I wanted to make it here star delta. But the direction has nothing to do with star delta. The direction is direction control. Star delta is for controlling speed and power to the motor, and current mainly. Direction 1, direction 2 will be 2 relays contactors. So okay, let's actually, before I forget about it, so the inductive sensor will have 3 electrical contacts. Fucking hell. So, oops, sorry. The inductive sensor will have 3 electrical inputs or electrical connections. Public. How are they usually called? Give me. L plus, M, and signal? What's the signal one usually called? NO and C? Inductive sensor connection. Load. Is it usually called load? Maybe output. I don't like output. Positive 0 output. Load. I know load, but load is for me now. And C and O, yeah. The PNP, NPN, yeah, but I search for the name, so what's usually written on it? Ground positive signal. It's gotta be like a abbreviation, doesn't it? Like a plus, minus, brown, black. I don't know colors. I don't care about the colors, guys. I want the name. Kidding me? Something like this, exactly like this, but I want it's always just colors. Let's just say colors. L plus N and then Chinese, of course. Wait, is that Chinese? That's not Chinese. Is that Japanese? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know the difference. PNP, NPN, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I will take... I will do my own thing. I don't care. L plus. Or L? Plus. Plus, I will call it positive. Positive? Sinking so yeah, Peter, exactly that's... Are they called this way? I don't know. I will call them positive, negative, and I'm just gonna say output. I don't care. It's what they are. That's how they are called now. I don't care. I will have to write the logic for this now. And that is actually what goes in here. That's why I said continue here, dumbass. Positive, negative output. So this also needs to be represented on here, which I should have made connections to it. I should have made like a little connection plate or something. I will just do... No, I'll just create 3 empty. Positive. Negative. and output. Ugh, why does it not start with it renaming it? But positive is an output and negative is the inversion. No, positive and negative for me. I'm the only person that will ever see this, except for the stream, of course. No, positive and negative, those are the power supply to the sensor, and output is the signal status. And this is exactly what I need to put here in the inductive sensor. Right. And here we go. If positive and negative and output. So if they are all connected, if they're not connected, the thing is not going to do shit. Right. So they all need to be connected. If they are connected, then of course this goes in there as well. But give me a second. Then if positive dot voltage minus negative dot voltage is greater than, let's say the sensor works starting at 16 volts, which is quite low. So if the voltage is greater than 16 volts and the voltage is smaller than, let's say, 30 volts, right? So if it's in the range that in the sensor specification, which is right now 16 to 30 volts, which is quite the big range, but it's feasible. That's okay. And now I'm in the way. Now I need this bigger, but I'm in the way. I'm going to drag it a bit bigger. Is okay. If positive voltage, if that is okay, then the sensor will be powered. Let's give this sensor actually a bool that is called powered. Then powered is equal to true. Powered will start at a false status, which of course is the standard, but I'll still put it there. Else powered is false. There we go. Okay, so if that's the case, if it's got supply voltage, it's powered. VCC voltage, yeah, I know, yeah, VCC would probably have been correct, yeah. So then it's powered. I've got positive, negative now. It's not correct, but it's my thing. Okay, that's great. Okay, next. If sensor status, I could just grab that from up here. Boom. If sensor status, status is sensor status, that's okay. No. I'll leave that open for now. It doesn't matter what I'm doing right now. I'm doing great. Hey, Sangar. I don't delete. I will not delete the live thing. No. It's still there. It's 2 hours already. Do you really want to watch it? Go on. Thanks for watching it. So if the sensor status is true and it's powered, and also not broken, right? In that case, if the sensor is active and it's powered and it's not broken, that makes sense. So if there's something in the sensing area, if it's powered and it's not broken, then we will have status is true. It's active and the LED will be on, else it won't be. The power true flag only at initiation. Yeah, I know. The power true at initiation. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing. Satish, that's exactly what I'm doing here. This is why this isn't status changed. Yeah. I don't need that comment anymore because I'm doing it. Okay. That is fine. Yeah. Oh, of course, and output now. Output dot voltage is equal to 24 volt. Is our output voltage. F. Else it is 0. There we go. It's not 100% correct, because now if I change something... Oh, this status change needs to be triggered quite a lot. A little bit like Angular. I've not worked with Angular. Maybe it is. So all these need the... all of those need an electrical contact. There we go. They all have 0 volts. That's fine. So now the sensor here should have... Yeah. Oh, I did not connect them. Oops. Positive is positive. Negative is negative. Output is output. There we go. Does it have local CSS files? I have also not done CSS. I'm not a web developer. Do I look like a web developer? So now, okay, it doesn't... Now it didn't turn on anymore. That is good. Now in the sensing area should be true. Oh, I don't have a variable for it anymore. The inductive sensor status powered is off. That's okay. The status right now should be full. I don't know. I don't know what the status should be. The problem is that it's not powered. The problem is it's not powered because they are not connected. Because they don't have voltage. So what I need to do is... I've got a 24 volt and a 0 volt power supply prepared. So positive goes to 24 volts. Negative goes to 0 volts. The 24 volt has a 24 volt, yeah. And the 0 is 0. Negative goes there. This goes there. So now it has power. Now in theory it should be turning on again. And now I realize a problem. I'm gonna change everything. Because the problem right now is it works, yeah. The problem right now is if the power drops now, of course I want the thing to turn off. The sensor does not have power anymore. Now I actually need to go back to, we always want to evaluate it, not just if the status changed. So what I did in the beginning was way better because I permanently want to evaluate it. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay. I will do this and then I'll probably call it a day. That's the last thing. Because I feel stupid. Private. I know it's a lot more evaluation for the PC, but it's a PC. This is still nothing. Private inductive sensor area and in sense area. Sense area dot sense area is equal to get component in children. God, I did that in the beginning and I should have left it. The other thing was better if it comes to performance, but I don't care about performance anymore. So we don't want this anymore. I want a public bool in sensor range. Don't want this anymore. So then we're permanently evaluating. Then it should also work always. In sensor range is equal. There's got to be a better way, but right now I can't think of one, so it's okay. Good. That's fine. That's okay. Sense area And then I go in here. This is now wrong. This is gonna be private and update. You cannot have this in here. So, and now it's broken. Perfect. Dot, how did I call it? Does anyone remember? In sensor range, there we go. Okay. Now I changed everything. If it doesn't work now, I'm gonna cry because I'm a crybaby. See, that worked. And now if the power supply drops, what did I say? 19 or something, 16, I think. Yeah, below 16, the LED will also turn off. If it's too high, the LED will also turn off. That works. 24. Let's make it 24 volts. Let's put this thing again away. The little carriage. The little slide, what I call it. Let's put it to position 1. Should turn off. That works fine. That works fine. Now the last thing. Let's go back to 0. If this inductive sensor is broken, right? It's still powered, but the status is 0. Right now the sensor is broken. I just activated that because I want to test around with this later on. Yeah, the sensor is just broken. It doesn't send out the signal anymore. What if I put negative on 24? That would then be a voltage drop of 48 volts. Let's make the sensor not broken anymore. Sensor should be on again. If I put the negative to negative 24, that would mean we have a drop of 48 volts. That's not how voltage works. I mean, that's exactly how voltage works. So what I'm asking is the difference between two things. So I've got the both inputs. I've got positive. I've got negative. And what I'm looking at is actually the difference, right? Positive minus negative. So what most people would expect is positive is 24 volts, negative is 0, right? And most people expect exactly this, right? And then of course that's 24 minus 0 volts. And that's still 24, that's gonna work. But that's not exactly how it is. What we could have as well is the following. We could have, if we want, we could have 12 volts and negative 12 volts. Perfectly fine. The 12 volts and negative 12 volts would still be 12 volts minus negative 12 volts would still be 24. It would still work. Right? And that's exactly how voltage works. We always talk about the voltage drop. It could also be, I don't know what. It could be 5,250 volts, and we could have 5,200 and minus 24, 26. That would also work. That would also work for the sensor. The sensor just cares about the difference. It doesn't matter how high it is. It just cares about the difference between these two. That's it. In real life, that would be the same. Right now, if you would have 5, that would be a different problem. If you have 5 kilovolts, the sensor would burn. Like, not because of this difference, but because of the difference from the housing of the sensor. Because then the voltage would try to get the path of least resistance, and then, of course, that's a different problem. But in theory, if you connect both, it still works. If there wouldn't be other things that would just destroy the sensor. That's how voltages work. You always talk about the voltage drop between these two. That's why what I did is I'm subtracting them. So it's exactly what this is. Okay. So I don't have the text work on this dumbass anymore here because that's fine. I've got a working sensor, which is way less than I expected it to be. There we go. Nice. I mean, it's something, right? It's something. I can also, by the way, change the sensor position here. Was mache ich denn? I hate the potatoes. Hey, that's we're an English stream here. I'm working on my simulation software, and now I've got inductive sensors. Nice. Look at this. The inductive sensor will also not activate if it's just hitting the. Oops. If it's hitting this thing here. It needs to detect metal because it's inductive. Nice, isn't it? Oh, great, awesome. I love it. Okay. Great. Okay, now I've been at it for almost 2.5 hours, guys. That's way more than expected it to be. I still try to make this a weekly thing, maybe every Tuesday. Let's make this every Tuesday. I think that's a really nice thing. I like the company of you guys. I really like it. Thank you very much, because you give me the correct ideas, and then when I start explaining things, I actually start understanding them. I need to explain in order to understand. That's how I work. That's good. That works. I would give you the version to play around, but there's not really much to play around with. So now we have sensors. Next time I will probably change of plans. Next time I will probably, maybe I'll work on the PLC. Maybe I'll make the PLC run. I don't know. Probably next time is the hydraulics, pneumatics, but maybe the PLC. There's still many things I need to work on. But I'll take a rest now, and so should you. Tuesday? It's Tuesday, yeah. The week barely started, so you still need energy for the rest of the week. So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hey, Onushan. Thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time around. Welche Ausbildung? Electrical engineering. Electrical engineering. Just scroll up. Just watch the replay and I explained it. I'll see ya. Bye.